Good morning, students. Today I am going to discuss an instrument named moving coil galvanometer. Actually, it is used for detection and measurement of a small amount of electric current. If we're talking about its principle totally based on the phenomena of torque, means when a current carrying coil is placed in a magnetic field, then the rectangular coil or the current carrying coil experience a torque. So this is the principle of MCG, means moving coil galvanometer. Now if I am talking about its construction, so its construction is that there is a rectangular coil with so many number of turns. Suppose the number of turns is n. Its one end is connected with head of H, which is made by phosphor bronze strip, in which there is a mirror which help us to detection the torsional or the rotational motion by using lamp and scale here, and this wire is connected to the terminal T1. The second end of this rectangular coil, this is connected with another spring with highly restoring spring S dash, and this strip and this spring is connected to the other terminal T2. Now this rectangular coil is placed in uniform magnetic field which is exists due to this cylindrical poles of north and south. In between the coil there is a non-magnetic iron core which help us to the rectangular coil move freely without touching to the iron core and to the poles of the magnets. So this is the totally construction of that instrument, and you can see this theory of this construction. You can write down in your notebook pausing this video. This is the whole theory of this construction. Now if you looking that word radial in the construction theory, radial means a special type of field which is made by magnet, means the special type of magnetic field in which in every position of the rectangular coil of rotating situation, every position plane of this rectangular coil makes zero angle with the direction of magnetic field, or we can say that the plane of this rectangular coil always parallel to the direction of magnetic field. And this radial field you can clearly assume by this picture. In this diagram, this is the top view of the rotating coil. In every situation the plane makes zero angle with the direction of magnetic field. If it is held in like that direction, that means the magnetic field is in this situation is that, and the plane also parallel to the magnetic field, and in this particular situation the plane makes zero parallel with the direction of magnetic field. So this type of field is known as radial field. The benefit of this radial field is that in every position the rectangular coil feel maximum torque on it, because in every situation plane makes zero angle. That's why the torque on the rectangular coil is NIAB cos theta. This expression we already discussed in previous video, so you can check it from their playlist of class 12th. Now, where N is the number of turns in the coil, I is the current flowing through the coil, A is the area of the rectangular coil, where area you can also denote by L into B, where L is the length of that rectangular coil and B is the breadth of that rectangular coil. So we use this directly because this already discussed in previous video. Theta, where theta is the angle between plane of the rectangular coil with the direction of magnetic field. Because theta is 0 in every situation because of radial magnetic field, so cos 0 always 1, and this makes torque maximum, which is NIAB. So this is the torque due to external magnetic field. But as the rectangular coil is rotate, a spring also twisted, and this spring makes this rectangular coil to its original position. Means the rotation of this spring is called restoring torque. Means जितना ये रेक्टेंगुलर कोयल रोटेट करेगा उतना ही ट्विस्ट ये स्प्रिंग हो जाएगा, और on in equilibrium position of the coil we can say that the deflecting torque due to external magnetic field is equal to the restoring force due to this highly highly rotating spring. So the deflecting torque is NIAB, and the restoring force and the restoring torque is given by K theta, where theta is the angle of twist. Theta is twist produced due to that phosphor bronze strip, and K is the restoring torque per unit twist. K is the restoring force per unit twist. So in equilibrium deflecting torque is equal to restoring torque, so we can write it NIAB is equal to K theta, and I is equal to K upon NAB into theta. This is constant because K is the restoring torque per unit twist is as a constant, number of turns constant, area constant, and magnetic field also constant. So that's why we can say that I is directly proportional to theta. Means as the increase of current in the rectangular coil, the theta also increased. Now the next topic is current sensitivity. So the current sensitivity of that galvanometer is defined as the deflection produced in the galvanometer when a unit current flow through it. Means the current sensitivity IS is defined as the rotation per unit current. So when we put the value of current in this formula, we can write this as NAB upon K. So current sensitivity is defined as NAB upon K. And the unit is defined as of this current sensitivity theta, radian per unit ampere or radian ampere inverse. Now the another sensitivity is called voltage sensitivity, and similarly voltage sensitivity of the galvanometer also defined as the deflection produced in the galvanometer when a unit voltage is applied across the terminal of the galvanometer. So Vs is also defined as V theta upon V, and if R is the resistance of that coil, we can say that V is equal to I R. And we also write it as, after putting the value of I, as NBA upon KR, and this is also write as current sensitivity upon R. So we can say that Vs is equal to Is upon R, and this. Similarly, unit of this current sensitivity is defined as radian volt inverse.